I enjoy using Anchor podcasting services. For one, it's an easy setup. Secondly, you can do everything on the same platform, which includes record and then add music to your podcast if you like. And once your podcast has been saved, you can then distribute it to other platforms with the click of a button. And did I mention that it's free? You couldn't ask for anything better than this. Thank you for tuning into Bringing the Heat with Regina Weston. Here we inspire and deal with topics that matter. Stay tuned. If I can help somebody as I travel along the way, then my living will not be in vain. I keep telling y'all I'm a songbird. Now let's get into it. Today I want to talk about selflessness, being concerned with the needs of others and the wishes of others more than one's own. And I want to talk about this because I have a heart for people. I do what I do because I want people to live their best lives. I don't have no hidden agenda behind it. I just want people to be happy. I want people to be whole. But we live in a world of chaos, and sometimes there is no escaping that. But I want to share this story. It's a story that really touched my heart. It brought tears to my eyes. I'm a water pot anyway, but to read something heartfelt automatically bring tears to my eyes. I was reading this story, and it was about a man sitting in his car at Best Buy. And while he was sitting in his car, he saw another man going through the garbage looking for food. And he would get a hamburger, he would find some fries, and he was just neatly packing it, I assume, to eat then or eat later. But this is where the selflessness came into play. This man's heart was touched so much that he got out his car and he went over to the gentleman and he asked him, "Can I buy you something to eat?" And the man said yes, and he took him to a restaurant and he brought him something to eat. But you know what, you guys? He didn't just stop there. His act of kindness just didn't stop right there. He went and brought a gift card, put money on it, so that this man can go to a restaurant, maybe fast food or whatever establishment that took that card so that he can eat. Isn't that wonderful? If only we lived in a world with more people like that. When I saw that, I burst into tears. You know why? Because it could have been me. It can be you. It can be your daughter. It could be your son. It could be your father. It could be your mother. We live in an unpredictable world. We don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next. We don't know what type of tragedy could strike our lives mentally, emotionally, physically, where we have to depend on the kindness of others, which is why we shouldn't hate each other, which is why we should walk in love, forgiveness of one another, because it could be you. Please don't look down on the homeless population. You don't know their story. Everybody is not a drug addict. Some people were successful but fell on hard times. Get to know their story. Yes, we are all one paycheck from homelessness. I know I am. I'm not rich yet, but you know what? Even in my resources, if I see someone homeless, it don't take much for me to give them a couple of dollars to buy them a meal. That's what we should do. That's what we should do. If you have food in your house, be grateful. If you have a roof over your head, be grateful. Don't look down on others because you don't know their story. Don't think that you're flying so high and that tragedy can never strike your home. We live in an unpredictable world. We don't know. If you watch the news, you are witnessing chaos erupting in people's lives every single day. Fires burning down people's homes. All type of tragedies around the world. But you know what? If you are in a position to help somebody, to bring a smile to their face, to put some food in their belly, do that. Do that. You will feel so good, trust me, knowing that you have shown love and have made a difference to that person in that person's life for that day. In the Bible, it tells us to take no thought for tomorrow, because tomorrow will take thought for itself. So help that person today, and God will send somebody tomorrow to help them as well. But if you have it today, help that person today. You be the one that brings about change in that individual life. I like to say, you never know. When you sow seeds, this is my belief. When you sow good seeds, you sowing it for your son, you sowing it for your daughter, mother, father, sister, brother. You know why? Because you never know what may occur in their life where they may need someone to lend them a helping hand. And God will honor what you did and bless your seed. Think of it like that. God will honor what you did. You sowed into somebody's life. And when someone smiles on someone you love that is in need, it's the seeds growing. So let's start planting those seeds of kindness, of forgiveness, of love. You will not be disappointed. So the next time you see someone homeless out on the street, not asking for help, but you can see they need help and you are in a position to help them, please do so. Please do so. Because we have many people that are hurting and they need someone to show them love, an act of kindness. They have already been beaten down by life circumstances. You be the one to lift them up. You will not regret it. If I can help somebody as I travel along the way, then my living will not be in vain. Thank you, Bringing the Heat listeners. To listen to this podcast, go to anchorfm.com, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Play, where we bring